Welcome, my servants, my slaves.
What is your bidding, Master?
You have failed me. I disavow you all.
What?
I've taken your love. Now I will take your life. Consider my power in a hollow grave.
Hello, and welcome to episode 7 of A Pile of Shame, the Backlog Logs, the GOG chapters. Today we're taking a look at a historic classic boomer shooter, Blood. This game came out in 1997, made by Monolith Productions and published by GT Interactive. Blood runs in the beloved build engine. I hate the build engine, but I do love Blood. The game, not the liquid. Though I do love my own blood to stay inside me. I had a demo of Blood when it came out, and I played that demo to hell and back. I never actually managed to play the complete game back then, but the little I could savor of it was enough for me to fall in love. Every single line of dialogue that was in the demo, I memorized. My brother and I would often quote that game, and we played it almost every day. It was lovely. But that was back when mouse look was not a thing. When arrow keys moved your character, and you jumped with V and interact with spacebar. Those were the dark days. And I was fine not going back there. So, although I did play Blood, I also played the recent remaster, Fresh Supply, which has all expansions and updates the game to be easily played on modern systems, and has modern keybinds and accessibilities. It was an easy choice for this video. That said, I did try to play some of the original release on GOG, which can actually run with very little effort, but still functions like the old days, so I said no thank you. And I played through the original campaign on Fresh Supply. And boy oh boy, I had mixed feelings this time around. Let me start by reiterating that I hate the build engine. There are a lot of people who are fans of it, and I will probably be crucified for having a different opinion. That said, I did enjoy playing the first episode of the game all the way. It was nice, short, sweet, to the point, and not that hard. But there were a lot of mazes and cryptic moments that were very confusing. The second episode was even worse throughout. It was so hard to find my way around, I mostly gave up after a few minutes because I would get a headache running in circles, only to notice an opening when I came back to the game the next day with a fresh mind. It was frustrating, not satisfying, to find all the correct places to go to. At least it was short and had a very nice conclusion. I have little to say about episode 3. It was long, annoying, complicated, cryptic, and very unsatisfactory. Of the original episodes, this was the least memorable and probably the most frustrating. Then episode 4 and the last episode came in full force. What a spectacle. The locations, each level so well contained. Clear and straight, to the point. It was not as hard as I thought it would be. Every step of the way was leading to the ending. Those last 2 maps made so much sense to the story that it was a pleasure to get lost in those, fighting the monsters, trying to find the way out. The end of the original episodes was very satisfying, and finally finishing the original game story was a victory. I will probably play it again, try the extra episodes and all. But for the original adventures of Caleb, this was a good game, most of the time, but not always. With the new CAX engine in place, everything was very easy to do. The controls were already set up perfectly, and the visual options to make movement less vomit-inducing were great. The tone, the sounds, the music, everything else that made the original release so memorable is still there. and although I saw a couple of videos criticizing this remaster, I have to say, it's good, boy. The game's difficulty was a bit of a hassle for me, but only because I have lost my hand a bit over the years and can't really play these games very well anymore. I had to lower the difficulty so I could actually get somewhere. I will try the game again on harder difficulties and in the new maps for the fun. But it was really a matter of quick saving as often as possible before taking any steps, or simply losing all progress as soon as someone got the drop on me. Overall, Blood is a gem from the past, and the remaster has saved it and brought it into the present. The game has its flaws, it has bad moments, and has great moments. It has fantastic quotable lines, great death screams, and awesome death animations. It's a lot of fun for massive mayhem and murder of cultists, zombies, and other creepy crawlies. There's some gratuitous violence, but it's all in good fun. I would say sometimes it's just cryptic crap up the wazoo, but then again, I could be more careful playing the game. Overall, it may not be for everyone. If you like this type of boomer shooter, challenging difficulty, and tongue-in-cheek comedy, absolutely get the remastered fresh supply. But if none of these interest you, veer far away. Join me in the next episode, where I try to find a way to disconnect two merged souls in this old isometric RPG that went on to become a staple of modern RPG. See you next time.